Hey YouTube. Ever since the president of Haiti was assassinated, I've been feeling a certain kind of way. Not that I knew anything about the guy or even about Haiti, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. And when things happen in the world, I strap on my tinfoil hat and I get to work. Everybody knows that the media lied to us, from Operation Mockingbird in the 50s and 60s, where CIA agents posed as newsreaders. Has anything changed to the present day, except for maybe the propaganda getting a little more slick?
Haiti is burning. For weeks, thousands of angry protesters have been marching through the streets of the capital, Port-au-Prince, demanding that President Jovenel Moïse step down.
Démocratie, coup d'État, moi pas besoin. Démocratie, kidnapping, non pas besoin. Démocratie, en vérité, faut venir jouer en Haïti.
Vice News posted this on March 12th, 2021. 117 days later, the president of Haiti was dead. And while I'm not accusing Vice News of any crimes or involvement, I'm just making the point that when these events happen, we should pay attention to any anomalies, any weird occurrences. The media will always say that it's misreporting when they report strange things at the beginning of these events. But is it? Or are discrepancies in the fake news coverage of world events a key to seeing behind the facade? Like I said, I'm no expert on geopolitics. I'm no expert on anything. I'm just some dude. But I wanted to make this video just to say that this looks weird and to show a couple things that have come across my desk since I started looking at this.
So today we finna talk about a tragedy. A tragedy that just happened in Haiti, y'all. That's very disturbing and very disappointing to me. Now, y'all gotta understand, Haiti is one of the only countries that does not have the jabernation shot distributed amongst the people. So, with that being said, y'all, this is why, like 2 nights ago, they assassinated the president of Haiti. They say some black people did it, y'all, but they always say that shit. Every single time a black leader ends up dead, they always say that black people did it, except for Martin Luther King. But all the rest of them, black people did it, y'all. Every single time, they always trying to do that shit every time, y'all.
We begin tonight with breaking news, an intense international manhunt leading to the arrest.
I guess they didn't want you to hear that.
The nation of Haiti's president. Among the people in custody, 2 Haitian American men. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jackie Nespro.
And I'm Jawan Schrader. Good evening. NBC6 reporter Ryan Nelson is live at Jackson Memorial Hospital, where the First Lady of Haiti is still recovering.
I guess they didn't want you to hear that either.
And Jawan, tonight we're learning that 17 people have been taken into custody in Haiti in connection to the assassination. Now, we've just seen from the Miami Herald that the 2 Haitian Americans who are in that 17 number are from South Florida. That is being reported by the Miami Herald. And as you mentioned, the First Lady is
And the audio cuts out again for some reason.
increased police presence. In handcuffs and surrounded by heavily armed police, video captured by Haiti's Prime Minister Claude Joseph.
Wait a minute. What was that?
Video captured by Haiti's Prime Minister Claude Joseph.
That would be kind of like if Joe Biden was assassinated and Kamala Harris was filming a group of handcuffed right-wing insurrectionists as she loomed over them, cackling.
Shows more than a dozen suspects in custody following the assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse. Haiti's director of national police says 28 suspects were involved in the attack. 3 were killed in a gunfight with police, while 8 remain on the run. Consul agent to the Consulate General of Haiti in Miami tells NBC6 News 15 Colombian nationals and 2 Haitian Americans have been arrested, including South Florida's James Solage. Online searches show Solage as the president of the board of directors of a local nonprofit. State and local leaders held a news briefing this afternoon. Congresswoman Frederica Wilson called on the Biden administration to help Haiti with stability and security.
So this is more dangerous and serious than we could ever imagine. It's not just a president who was assassinated. It was who assassinated him and why.
Meanwhile, the president's wife, Martine Joseph, who survived the attack, is recovering at Jackson Memorial, where there's been an increased police presence throughout the day. And a friend of the Moïse family tells NBC6 News that the First Lady is doing okay. Reporting at Jackson Memorial, Ryan Nelson, NBC6 News.
If your vision isn't as sharp as it used to be,
Then you might mistake these guys for DEA agents.
DEA operations, everybody stand down. DEA operations, everybody back up, stand down.
I don't know ultimately who was pulling the strings behind this operation, but I have a feeling that Haiti is being used as a pawn in this game, and the people of Haiti will be the ones who suffer. So I just wanted to make this video to start a conversation about this and hear what people think. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think is going on in this crazy world.
It only takes one new piece of forward intelligence, and everything can change in an instant.
Hey, I think I found something.
Most people will never see your work.
only 3 people in the world have access to the information we need.
Notify the field.
Your greatest strength will be the people around you.
You're going to be able to see the whole thing?
Yep, gonna be in the roof right here. Got seat in the house.
And your greatest reward is knowing your efforts will help keep every American safe. Your achievements, while unknown to the public, are critical to our national security.
This translation is technically accurate, but in this context, it really means this.
The nation
We got it.
is counting on you to discover the truth.
I'll call the White House.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CIA.
You can play a role protecting our nation. Start a career at the CIA and do more for your country than you ever dreamed possible.